Hello everyone, welcome to Ancient Wild TV. Today we're going to explore one of the most gigantic and terrifying creatures that ever existed during the Cretaceous period. Deinosuchus, a giant crocodile whose name alone is enough to send shivers down your spine. Let's dive in. The Cretaceous period, a time when everything seemed to want to become a giant monster. During this era, not only did the largest predator ever to live on land emerge, but also the largest terrestrial animal. Both were dinosaurs, sharing the planet. But it wasn't just dinosaurs that got to be gigantic. Many non-dinosaurs joined the race to become mega-giants, including flying reptiles and marine lizards. Even crocodiles weren't left behind, growing to enormous sizes during this time. Then, about 82 million years ago in North America, the world welcomed the largest crocodile of all time, Deinosuchus. This creature had long attracted the attention of paleontologists since its gigantic teeth were first discovered in the 1850s in North Carolina. Initially, they mistakenly thought the teeth belonged to a pliosaur, but after finding more remains, they realized they had been wrong. What they got right, though, was that this creature was truly massive and terrifying. This inspired them to name it Deinosuchus, which means terrible crocodile. They also named the species hatchery, giving birth to Deinosuchus hatchery. With the bones they had at the time, they claimed that adult individuals of this species could reach 49 feet, about 15 meters, from snout to tail and weigh over 10 tons. That's a hard number to imagine. However, later research showed that these estimates were somewhat exaggerated. Even so, Deinosuchus retained its reputation as a giant crocodile, as new specimens continued to confirm it. To date, 4 species of Deinosuchus have been confirmed: hatchery, rugosus, riograndensis, and chomeri. All were giants, but hatchery and riograndensis were the largest. According to paleontologists, an adult Deinosuchus could grow between 8 to 10 meters, 26 to 33 feet, long and weigh from 2.5 to 5 tons, more than twice the size of a male hippo. Some individuals were even larger. The most thoroughly studied specimens belonged to the riograndensis species, and some appeared to be 1.5 times larger than the smaller species like rugosus and chomeri. The largest individuals could reach up to 12 meters, 39 feet, and weigh up to 8.5 tons, heavier than any theropod dinosaur except for the T-Rex. With such a size, Deinosuchus was considered the largest crocodile to have ever lived, with only Sarcosuchus and Purosaurus coming close. However, Sarcosuchus wasn't actually a crocodile, but rather belonged to the Phyllodisauridea group, weighing around 5 tons. Purosaurus, although also large, only reached a maximum weight of about 8.4 tons. However, some believe that Deinosuchus hatchery could have been even larger. 2 specimens were thought to be much bigger than any others found, with estimates suggesting they could reach over 14 meters, 46 feet in length, and weigh around 13 to 14 tons. These numbers, though, are still debated and not confirmed. Currently, most paleontologists agree that the maximum size of Deinosuchus was about 12 meters, 39 feet. Even so, that still makes it much larger than today's largest crocodile, the saltwater crocodile, which is about 8 times smaller. The difference is so great that it's almost hard to believe they are related, but they indeed are. Studies of the Deinosuchus skull reveal that it is more closely related to the American alligator and is part of the Alligatoroidea superfamily. This superfamily includes American alligators, caimans, and extinct members more closely related to alligators. In terms of appearance, Deinosuchus also looked similar to an alligator, with a comparable body shape and snout. This was definitely unfortunate for its victims, as a supersized American alligator would have been a terrifying sight. But Deinosuchus wasn't just an oversized alligator. It had a uniquely shaped skull unlike any other living or extinct species. Its skull measured up to 1.7 meters, 5.5 feet, about the same length as an adult Spinosaurus skull, making it truly impressive. The skull wasn't just big, it was thick and strong, leading many to believe it had an incredibly powerful bite. In 2002, a study suggested that the bite force of Deinosuchus was only about 18,000 newtons, enough to break any bone, but not as impressive as one might expect for its size. The much smaller saltwater crocodile has a bite force of 16,500 newtons. However, a later study claimed that Deinosuchus had a bite force of over 100,000 newtons, nearly double that of a T-Rex. These two studies created a wide range of estimates for Deinosuchus's bite force, but evidence suggests its true bite force leaned towards the higher end. This is supported by the 22 teeth of Deinosuchus, all of which were extremely strong, with some designed to crush large bones. The teeth near the back of its jaw were short, rounded, and blunt, indicating that Deinosuchus had a truly powerful bite. In fact, its teeth were about the size of a banana. With such a massive body and bite, Deinosuchus was thought to prey on even large dinosaurs. Hadrosaurs, particularly Graposaurus or Cretaceous, may have been its main food source, as tail vertebrae with matching bite marks were found in Texas. And it wasn't just hadrosaurs, ceratopsians and ankylosaurs weren't safe either. Even large theropods like Appalachiosaurus could have been targeted, as bite marks attributed to Deinosuchus were found on their fossils. Deinosuchus may have even influenced the size of theropods in its area, as no theropod of comparable size existed, suggesting it was the apex predator of its environment. Like modern crocodiles, Deinosuchus could have used the death roll to kill its prey, making it even more dangerous. Fortunately for large dinosaurs, some areas seem to be safe havens, where smaller Deinosuchus individuals lived, primarily hunting turtles, fish, and smaller dinosaurs. Another lucky break for its prey was Deinosuchus's slow growth rate. Growth rings on its osteoderms indicate that it took around 35 years to reach full size. But even during this long growth period, juveniles were far from harmless, retaining their formidable bite and being relatively large. Deinosuchus also had natural armor in the form of osteoderms, large bony plates running down its back. These not only provided protection, but also increased its load-bearing capacity, allowing it to move effectively on land despite its massive size. These features made Deinosuchus an extremely effective killing machine, and its success is evident in its range, which stretched across the United States and northern Mexico. During its prime, Deinosuchus lived on both sides of the Western Interior Seaway, a shallow sea that split North America in half. Specimens show that Deinosuchus preferred estuaries, which are partially enclosed coastal bodies of brackish water with rivers flowing into them. Besides estuaries, it also lived in freshwater lakes, rivers, and possibly even ventured into deeper seas. Some believe that deep-sea specimens may have been displaced after death. If Deinosuchus did venture into deep waters, it may have encountered other sea monsters like giant mosasaurs. Unfortunately, no evidence of interactions between them has been found. Apart from mosasaurs, Deinosuchus also shared its habitat with a wide variety of other species, including dinosaurs. Deinosuchus coexisted with many species such as Echinocephalus, Anodontosaurus, Gryposaurus, Cosmoceratops, Nasutoceratops, Parasaurolophus, Utaceratops, Cretosaurus, Stegosaurus, Agujaceratops, Angulomasticator, Aquilarhinus, Chasmosaurus, Edmontonia, Euoplocephalus, Malefica, Panoplosaurus, Texacephale, Yahuacauceratops, and many other theropods. It lived in a diverse and rich area, but sadly, everything there had to endure the reign of Deinosuchus for millions of years. Until about 73 million years ago, Deinosuchus disappeared without a trace as to why it went extinct. Perhaps one day, we'll understand why this giant crocodile vanished and how truly large it was. Thank you for watching and supporting Ancient Wild TV. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos about the mysterious ancient world. See you in the next episode.